I want to come on here and pull an affirmation card. So this is from Louise Hay, Power Thought Cards. I really love these. These are actually one of my favorite decks. Affirmations are basically, they're amazing. So this deck comes with all these different cards, illustration, and the affirmation on each one. And it basically helps you rewire your subconscious mind. So, because our minds are so prone to think so negatively, and sometimes we use these different type of tools to really rewire our minds. Oh, there's two. Do one drop? Okay. Well then, I guess I'll just read two. This one right here. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. This is such a pretty card. I am total adequate for all situations. Right? I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. How true is this statement for you? On a scale of 0 to 5, how true do you feel that this is true for you? 5 being, yes, very true. You do believe that you're adequate for all situations because you had that solid conviction in yourself that you can just do whatever you want and do anything you want and go towards your goals. Smashing your goals is going to be a lot more easier because you have such a strong conviction in your goals and in yourself, right? So reflect on this affirmation. I am total adequate for all situations. The next card, it says, I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Just so good. I trust my inner wisdom. I ask, as I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there all the times. I am safe. This is such a beautiful card because there are seasons in our life where we have been, experienced or tested to really go with our gut instincts, right? You think about all those instances in your life where you just had a hunch, or you just knew you were not going to do that, or you just knew that you had to go and do that, like these hunches in life, right? These are all your inner wisdom. And your inner wisdom, in a sense, is kind of like a muscle. It's like going to the gym. The more you tap into it, the more you'll understand your nudges, and then you just kind of like go and follow them. And in the beginning, it may be unclear. You'd be like, is this a nudge, or is this like my ego, or is this just mental chatters? Like, you just don't know in the beginning, and that's fine, because the more you practice, the more you're kind of like in tune with yourself, you'll know if they're truly nudges and stuff like that. Generally the key would be, if you would know if you're in fear mode, is that you fear in your body. That's how you would know it's not a nudge. It's more like fear-based. Like a guy asking a girl out, like, how would he know? You know how like sometimes there's these stories like a girl walked in, a guy like immediately just knows she is the love of his life. She is like his soulmate type of thing, right? So She is only your soulmate if you feel in every ounce of your body that she is the one without even really speaking to her. It's almost like something inside of you just like ding, yes, that's it. I have to talk to her now. Like that kind of like draw. And it's so funny because there's a woman that I love to follow on Instagram. So she actually lives in my state. And when she went to Texas, um, when the day that she was leaving Texas and she was like ordering a coffee from a coffee shop, her husband today is the man that did that. He basically stopped her in her tracks and said, I want to ask you out. And she's like, I am leaving. I'm boarding a plane shortly and stuff like that. He's like, I don't care. I want to ask you out. Like she doesn't. So, you know, things like this do happen. I believe as of today, they just celebrated like 10 years together or something like that. It's really phenomenal. So there are stories out there that really sometimes prove the more you trust yourself and you know this is it, you just follow it. And sometimes it don't even make sense, right? If you look at the man that chased down the woman in the coffee shop, that literally made no sense. She doesn't live in Texas. She's leaving. You want to date someone across state lines? I mean, it's not even driving distance, like 1 hour away. Like we are really far apart in our states. So, you know, when you know sometimes. And honestly, there's no logic to it. Alrighty. So practice trusting yourself more. Alrighty. Bye, you guys. I love ya. Mwah.